We're talking softball, from Maine to San Diego, talking softball. Mattingly and Canseco, Ken Griffey's grotesquely swollen jaw. Steve Sachs and his running with the law.
Hey, welcome to Half the Battle. Well, it's been one hell of a month when it comes to sports.
The European Football Cup, or Soccer Cup if you're wrong, is finally over.
To celebrate, let's take a look at our real sportsman.
Meet Hardball. This figure was released in 1988 with all original body parts. And it's clear from his name and his appearance what sport he represents. That's right, curling.
Think of the context now. This is a little touch to keep your hopes alive.
Absolutely. Think about this. You played 3 years.
Yeah, okay, I know it's baseball, but I know even less about that sport than I do about curling.
Hey, not American, remember?
And that's it, really. He looks like a baseball player that literally plays for the G.I.Joe team, as his torso proudly claims. Because a top-secret military unit needs its own baseball jerseys to walk around in. You don't see the NSA pulling crap like this. He's also one of the only G.I. Joe figures to wear a baseball cap.
Until Hasbro finally gets off their asses and makes a figure of me. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath either.
He joins other figures that make their hobby their uniform, like Masturbator Bazooka and Captain Are You Freaking Kidding Me with This Gridiron. Once you accept this, there really isn't anything bad to say about the toy, other than the white parts do have a tendency to turn yellow over time. Also, he has brown pants.
And the only reason I'm mentioning that is because now I can use this clip.
This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Great movie.
See it with your kids! Don't actually do that.
He came with just 2 accessories, a backpack, and holy crap, that thing is cool. This grenade launcher is based on the Milcor M32, a weapon I didn't know existed when this toy came out. I assumed it was made up by Hasbro until I saw one show up in an action movie. The thing has a removable cylinder for extra play value. It pairs really well with the backpack, which is molded to be chock full of ammo for the launcher. I do wish he had gotten one more accessory to tie in with the theme.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad they didn't go with the obvious route and give him a baseball or something, but I feel he could have used some throwing grenades.
Regular grenades, mind you, not baseball-shaped ones like those weird football things Gridiron came with. Overall, the figure is actually decent, providing you can get over the whole baseball shtick, with a kick-ass grenade launcher to boot. Sadly, this was the only toy Hardball ever got.
Which means it's time to talk about the character, starting with the file card.
First of all, the codename Hardball. As I've learned, it's actually a synonym for baseball. So this guy is essentially Baseball the baseball guy. It gets worse on the Belgian file card, where his name literally translates to baseball. And yeah, I know, there's also the term playing hardball, so it's probably a double reference. But still, I would have gone with another baseball term for his codename.
For example, I don't know, fastball? Or steroid?
As for his real identity, his last name, Duggleby, or Duggleby, I have no idea how you pronounce it, might be a play on Doubleday, as in Abner Doubleday, who some consider to be the inventor of baseball, but most consider that to be a myth. What isn't a myth is that Hardball is from Cooperstown, New York, home of the Baseball Hall of Fame, but there thanks to the Doubleday myth, so the Joe's hometown is a definite homage. As for the file card text itself, it mentions Hardball was a player in the minor leagues, but he got fed up when he figured the talent scouts weren't interested in athletic prowess or teamwork, but in star power. Fortunately, the Joe team did value teamwork.
Yeah, I'm calling bullcrap on that.
It sounds to me like the guy was just bitter. I mean, when I think baseball, athletic prowess isn't really the first thing that comes to mind. Anyway, thanks to his favorite sport, Hardball is excellent at lobbing grenades, being able to judge distances and curves without having to readjust the sights on his launcher. The card also calls him a blooper man.
Blooper man? What the... I'm gonna have to look this up.
Okay, it turns out blooper man and blooper are military terms used to describe grenade launchers. Both the weapon and the guy doing it, I mean. Oh, Larry Hama, you always leave nuggets like this for us to find. Moving on, Hardball never appeared in the cartoons as far as I can tell, so that just leaves the comic. He only has 2 noteworthy appearances I could find. He's in Special Missions issue 24, Ladies' Day, an issue that's been voted worst issue ever on numerous occasions, by the way, where he shows up for all of 4 panels.
4 panels!
While the issue is set at a freaking baseball game. So yeah, good use of the character there. Oh well, at least he gets to use a grenade as a baseball, so there's that, I suppose. A far better appearance happens in Special Mission 17, All in a Night's Work, where he is used very effectively as a blooper man. They even reference the term again in the issue. I recommend this comic for a good look at Hardball. And that was Hardball. A pretty cool figure, unless you get hung up on the whole baseball thing, with a predictable personality to go with it. Did this character deserve more toys or more appearances in other media?
I don't think so. I think that what we got was just about enough. Well, see you next time, everybody.
We're talking softball, from Maine to San Diego, talking softball. Mattingly and Canseco, Ken Griffey's grotesquely swollen jaw. Steve Sachs and his running with the law. We're talking